Hello everybody. You're going to have two 6-mark questions in your Global F585 exam this year. The second question will be a 6-marker, and you will have one in the middle of your exam as a second 6-marker. The first 6-marker is going to be from Extract 1. The second 6-marker is very likely going to be from Extract 3. What kind of questions are these? These are analyze questions. You just need to basically lay out economic theory. No evaluation needed, no two-sided argument needed, no judgment needed, none of that rubbish on these kind of questions. Just lay out the theory and you are done. That's what analysis is. In your mind, you've got to think, how do I score 6 marks? Well, often it will ask you to analyze 2 things. Analyze 2 reasons, analyze 2 costs, analyze 2 benefits, whatever. 2 things normally. So in your head you're thinking, if it's analysing 2 things, then each thing I talk about is going to be worth 3 marks. How are those 3 marks going to be broken down? Well, you make a point, right? So if it's analyse 2 costs, here is a cost, 1 mark. You then explain it, right? Your cause. You explain the point that you just made. I.e., where does that cost come from? Why does that cost exist? That's your second mark. We call that cause. The third mark is for consequence. What's the consequence of this cost occurring? That is your third mark. So if you think of making a point, then you write a cause and a consequence, you're going to get your 3 marks for that 1 point. Therefore, doing this twice in a 6-marker is going to get you your 6 marks. So just think point, cause, consequence. Alright, that's what we're looking for. The reason I'm stressing cause and consequence is because in the mark schemes, the words cause and consequence will be explicitly mentioned, and there will be marks specifically for the cause and the consequence. So you've got to make it clear to the examiner that you're following this exact technique and you'll hit the marks. Diagrams can be very, very useful if they directly help you to answer the question. Sometimes the question will say, using a diagram, analyze. Sometimes it won't say using a diagram, but a diagram will still be useful maybe in helping answering the question. And that's fine if that's the case. Draw a diagram, but make sure it's fully labelled and fully explained down below. Otherwise you'll get no credit for your diagrams. Alright? So the best way to nail these 6 markers is by doing lots of different questions and seeing exactly what good model answers are, good exam technique is. And if you go to the link in the description box of this video, you'll see a link to my model essay guide for all the likely questions that are going to come up in the 2016 F585 paper. That's the best way of you making sure you can nail this technique and that you understand exactly what to write, how to write it to score the full marks. I go through a huge variety of 6 markers there, and you'll see how I follow this, make a point and then cause and consequence idea. So go to the description box below, click on the link, get the guide, and you'll be absolutely cracking for your exam this summer. Thank you very much guys, see you in the next video.